جغا دسيلنا ده حقوسنا بحساب كمزي كنمسي أملاك زبلة تحقوسنا نحلف كاب تحتنا منيتنا أنا محلالف مالك كم تقبو ده كنستيو خمون بستغالي ده عتيون تسنيهم تقولون هو تركين أتوا جماعة تزي لك نعوز حتى مع عتي سزواني هاي يقبلك لينا إحنا thank you شكوى عليه شكوى عليه 1 test هاي
I'm وبيع زلنا نوصل تدالو ذكرى سماتك السلام عليكم. عطاش. كابز قتلنا بقى لنا ناي أجرام مزمور زمرينا بزوم بيتنا نوام كله. تجمير له كابزك أتينا بزح برنامج لنا لكن آخر زدراهم من أدان سكول تقربنا يوم دحرة أجدن ملكتي كاب إمباسي زنباب لنا سو كنبابي بدحريوها ناي كوميونيتي حلفتنا أبزمتهم زعباتي كوميونيتي قبروا لهم كساس كنبرونا بدحريو درار كندرارنا بدحر درار تي كال برنامجنا أتصليو ولو مشت كنزناقات نمسينا كلهم تدالوهم ما خجينا بأتو علم سمرة
هذا كان يمسيهم يمسون قلت أنك الماسي هذا الرفا الله نكسد أمريكا عن مطورة إنكم سمعون تسفاد البر قال الماسي هذا الرفا حورات من سد أمريكا بقت أمين بال قال إمباسي هذا إيرترا حورات من سد أمريكا بقت أمين بال 34 سنبل ناس إيرترا بقاتامي زي بقاتامي زي كبرت علت تحتي مسمرنا درعنا زبل تيما زبعل زلو مبل 34 عمد سنبل ناتنتنا إمباسي هذا إيرترا أبرد من سات أمريكا نهزبن من بستم رعنتن إيرتران حيثات تلخالون نتن داربتي زي بلو توفاينات صنعاتن ممسع ناسنتن محلاوان زخفلوون زلون كبير مسوعاتن زخوانات أفو عواتاتن يوهانا انتو عزي نفسحنا معالكنا صنعتنا سنبل تراجي كونه نايتي بسونع عادنتن توفاينتن سنسلتاوي كالسي ولدتات سليلو رئيس المركزان صنعات هجرة خبرتاتن استسرته دلدل هجرة منفس لهندسة ህዝቢ ኤርትራን መዘኻኸሪ ናይቲ ሰማዕታትና ዝሓደጉልና ቀንደር ጉዕዞ ሃገራዊ ህንፀት ዝኾነ ፅኑዕ መብፅዓ እውን እዩ ኤርትራ ኣብ መበል 34 ዓመት ፅምብል ናፅነታ ኣብ ሰላም ምፅውዋርን ምትሕብባርን ዘለዋ መትከላዊ እምነት ኣብ ዞባ ቀብሊን ኣፍሪቃን ኩኒኡን ዕዙዝ ተፈላጥነት ረኺባ እዚ ድማ ኣንጻር ኩሉ መሰናኽላት ኤርትራ ኣብቲ ውሽጣውን ስኒትን ሰላምን ዝተረሓረሙ ኣሕዛብ ሕቶም ዝጨፋጨፍሉ ዞባ ንበይና ደሴት ሰላምን ማዕኸን ስኒትን ምፅውዋርን ኮይና ህዝባ ተሳኒን ተደጋጊፉን ብኽብረትን ሓባራዊ ሃገራዊ መንነትን ተጠሚሩ ዝነብረላን ዝልለየላን ኣብነታዊት ሃገር ኮይና በቲ ተኸተሎ ቁሙዕ ፖሊሲታት ሓባራዊ ኣብ ምክብባርን ሽርክነትን ዝተሰረተ ዘባዊ ዝምድናታትን ህንፀት ውሑስ ጎደቦን ድማ ኣብ ዓለም ዛጊድ ዕዙዝ ተቐባልነት ረኺባ ኣላ እዚ ኣብ ዘቤታዊ መዳያት ኤርትራ ኣንጻር ኩሉ እቲ ክገጥማ ዝፀንሐን ገና ዝገጥማ ዘሎ ተፃብኦታት ሰላቲ ፃዕራን ሓፂናዊ ፅንዓት ዝውንን ህዝባን ቁኑዕ መሪሕነታን ብገዛእ ዓቕማን ተበላሕትነታን ንቁጠባዊ ልምዓት መበገሲ ዝኸውን ኣብ ኣገደስቲ ፅላታት ቁጠባ ዘተኩረ ድብድብ መሰረት ኣንቢራ እዚ ዓንዲ ሕቆ ቁጠባዊ ልምዓት ተባሂሉ ዝእመነሉ ቀረብ ፀዓት ማይን ትሕተ ገፅን ከምኡውን ገና ኣብ መስርሕ ምፅፋፍ ዝርከብ ብዘመናዊ ስርዓተ መራኸቢታትን ዓብዪ ወፍሪ ተኻይዳ ነቲ ብነዊሕ ቃልሲ መኸተን መስዋዕትን ዝተረኸበ ዕድላት ተጠቒምና ሕፅረታት መነባብሮ ህዝብናን ክንፈትሕን ቁጠባና ክንዕብን ንቅድሚት ክንስጉም ዘኽእለና ወሳኒ መበገሲ እዩ ኣብዚ ዓለምና ካብቲ ዝነበረቶ ናብ ሓድሽ ዓለማዊ ስርዓት ተሰጋገረሉ ዘላ ህሞት ኤርትራ ኣብቲ ዘባውን ሃገራውን ለውፅታት ዝበዝሖ ተኣፋፍን ተሃዋስን ዞባ ሰላማን ልዕላውነትን ዓቂባ ንሃገራዊ ረብሓና ዝድርዕን መትከላት ሰላምን ምርግጋእን ኣብ ዘጎልብቱ ወሰንቲ ፖለቲካውን ዲፕሎማስያውን ዕማማት ብዝምልከት ምስ ንኣሽቱን ዓበይትን ናይ ቀረባን ርሑቕን ሃገራትን መሻርክትን ብንጥፈት ክትዋሳእ ፀኒሓ ኣላ ኣብ ጎረባብትና እንተኾነ እውን ካብቲ ዘይንቕነቕ ኣብ ሰላም ዘለና እምነትን ተመክሮን ከይረሓቕና ከባቢና ካብ ዝህውኹ ካብ ሰላምን ምርግጋእን መክሰብ ዘይብሎም ዓመፅትን ተበለፅትን ዘለዎም ስሱዑን ሓደገኛን ውጥናት ንምቑላፍ በቲ ሓደ ነባሪ ፅልኢ ኣወጊድካ ነባሪ ሰላምን ምክብባርን ንምዕባልን ዕድል ንምሃብን ከይተሓለልና ንሰርሓሉ ዘለና ቁኑዑን ዘተኣማንን መገዲ ብንጥፈት ንቅፅሎ ግድን እዩ ኣብ መደምደምታ ሎሚ እውን ከም ትማሊ ነቲ ሓድነትና ዘስጠመ ቁኑዕ መስመርናን ግርዕናን ዝያዳ ንምድልዳል ማዕረቲ ኣብ ውሽጢ ሃገር ዝሰላሰል ዘሎ ከቢድ ዕማም መሳርዕና ኣስጢምና ኣባና ዝጥለብ ኩሉ ኸነማልእን ተወዲድና ክሰርሕን ሎጎዋ ዘየድልዮ ዋናዊ መዘኻኸሪ እዩ ዘለኣለማዊ ክብርን ዝኽርን ሰማዕታትና ዓወትን ሓፋሽ
ሓበሬታ ብዛዕባ እዚ ዘሎ ኩነታት ክቡና እዮም ናብኦም ከፍለኩም
بوابي كما يدعو كما يدعو
يا المسجد
نحن حدشتي ناي ليدرشيب نفسنا دلائن لاي جمهور مشي حبو سبان كم تريجري المرتبه سنايت بني دلا كما دمنبر برهانه دما كم سكرتاري تمرج بمالتي كم كابزي كوميونيتي نحن كنقول صراحة نشتي مدخلنا نبغى بنفسه بقوة تقنيان إنجليزي. نقوى نعمل سلاسل 4 عامات سنبلنا سنة إيرترا بسلامة بصحنا. بمجمرتها نازلنا إلى معهد سنبلنا سنة إيرترا نقوى بدحان مساكم كنلكم كلنا عاد خبري سمعنا. لومي تبقى أزيو كبير مسوات توفاينة سنة ناسنت إيرترا نمبر 34 عامات بحابن نبعلو معشتهم 24 قنبات تراعدت تراعد رتوب تبعات حزبنا أبوتاتنا أديتاتنا أحواتنا نحتنا دكنا ناي مساي ولدو بخبرون سلام بخبرون بزخف الوجه الناد بخبري تزخخر عليه بسالو من أرز بتحنا مو حدروم بمسكانان إعلامان نسقمو يبقى إذا كبور بعال أنا بعلمو زلنا أوان كم حاجات راي زي كونس كم عالم بخاوي محبر سبير كاويان ክሳብ ክንደይ ከም ዝመፃና ነስተንትን እቲ ኣብ ሓደ እዋን ሕልሚ ዝነበረ ማለት ብነፅነት ምዝካር ባህልን ምክፋልን ሓቂ ምዝራብን ሓያል ኩንነት ኮይኑ ኣሎ እዚ በዓል እዚ ብሕሉፍ ካብ ምኽባርን ላዕሊ ናይ መጻኢ መብፅዓ እዩ ኣብ ናይ ሓባር ታሪክ ሱድ ሰደደ ብተስፋ ወለድና ዝተመርሐ ብተወፋይነትን ንፍትሕን ሓድነትን ምዕባልን ዝድርኽ ዱልዱልን ስሙርን ኤርትራዊ መንነት ምህናፅ ንቐፅሎ እዚ ድማ ልክዕ ኣብዚ ከባቢ ትሪያንግል ሰሜን ካሮላይና ንነብር ዘለና ማሕበረሰብ ኤርትራውያን የምፅኣና ዝተወሰነ እዋን ብኸፊል ብሰንኪ ብውድህዳት ለበዳ ኮቢድ ምትእኽኻብ ኤርትራውያን እዚ ከባቢና ብተዛማዲ ደስኪኑ እዩ ነይሩ ከምታ ኣብ ግዜ ክረምቲ ቆፅላ ትረግፍ ኣብ ግዜ ፅድያ ድማ ዳግማይ ትዕንብብ ገረብ ግን ሓያል ተሃድሶ ንዕዘብ ኣለና እዚ ለውጢ እዚ ኣብተን ኣብ ምትእኽኻባትን ብተኸባትና ዝፅንበራ ዘለዋ ሓደስቲ ስድራ ቤታት ኣብቲ ብቁፅሪ እናወሰኸ ዝኸይ ዘሎ ተሳትፎ ህፃናት ኣብ ባህላዊ መደባትና ከምኡውን ኣብ ናይ ሎሚ ብሓድነትን ኩርዓትን ንክበሉ ህሞታት ይረአ ኣሎ ናይዚ ዳግመ ትንሳኤ እዚ ድሙቕ ኣብነት ቤት ትምህርቲ ቋንቋን ታሪክን ኣዳልያ ልዕሊ ናይ ቀዳመ ሰንበት ተበግሶ ትምህርቲ ቋንቋ ደ ዝጠመረን ታሪክን ብምምሃር ቤት ትምህርቲ ኣዳል እምነኹርናዕ ናይቲ ዳግማይ ልደት ሕብረተሰብና ኮይና ኣላ ስሩዕ መንነት ዋንነትን እትሕብሕብ ቤት ትምህርቲ እያ ካብ ቤት ትምህርቲ ንላዕሊ ንሕብረተሰብና ፀዓት ሂባቶ እያ እንተተባህለ እውን ምግናን ኣይኮነን ንኣብነት ናይ ስኬት ምሸት ብምድላው ንስድራ ቤታትና ንማሕበረሰብና ናዘነሪዓ ጥራይ ዘይኮነ ዋላ ብውሑድ ይኹን እምበር ንቤት ትምህርቲ ኣዳል ዝምለስ ፍርቂ ናይቲ መእተዊ ክፍሊት ከም ኣታዊ ረኺባ እያ ከምዚ ዓይነት መንፈስ ምሕብሓብ ንቐፅሎ ብሓባር ሓቂ ንምዝራብ ግን ህንፀት ማሕበረሰብ ብዓብ ዝፍፀም ኩነት ኣይኮነን ፃዕሪ ይሓትት ተወፋይነት ይሓትት ሓደ ዓይነት ወለንተኛ ዓመት መፀ ንብሙሉእ ናይዚ ማሕበረሰብ ሓላፍነት ክፀሩ ኣይክእሉን እዮም ባህልና ክንዕቅብ መንእሰያትና ክንድግፍ ከም ሕብረተሰብ ክንሕይል እንተደሊና ናይ ኩሉ ተወፋይነት የድልየና እዩ ኣብ ክፍሊ ብምምሃር ወንበር ብምስትኽኻል መግቢ ብምድላው ገንዘባውን ንዋታውን ሓገዛት ብምውፋይ ወይ እውን ኣብቲ ቦታ ጥራይ ብምምፃእ ኩላትና ንሳተፍ ኩሉ ተሳትፎ ኩሉ ዓይነት ተሳትፎ ኣገዳሲ እዩ ስለዚ ሎሚ ናፅነትና ኣብ ነብዕለሉ ዘለና እዋን ኣብ ንሕድሕድና ንደቅና ከምኡውን ኣብዚ ከባቢ ትሪያንግል ንሃንፆ መፃኢ ዳግማይ ቃል ንግበር ረኣይና ሓደ መዓልቲ ከምዚ ተኣኪብናሉ ዘለና ቀዋሚ ማእከል ማሕበረሰብ ኤርትራውያን ኣብ ከባቢ ትሪያንግል ብሓባር ዝእከብሉ ዝመሃርሉ ዘብዕልሉ ከምኡውን ዝዓብዩ ቦታ ምህናፅ እዩ ህላወና ዘደልድል ንናይ መፃኢ ወለዶታትና ኩሉ ግዜ ሱር ከም ዝህልዎ ዘረጋግፅ ቦታ ንህነፅ ቅድሚ ነዚ መደረ ምስዛምና ንናይ ሎሚ ዓመት ንናይ ሎሚ ምሸት ፅንበል ንኽካየድ ንኡድ ኣበርክቶ ዝገበሩ ውልቀ ሰባትን ናይ ማሕበረሰብና ትካላትን ክንመስግኖም ንፈቱ ብገንዘባዊ ኣበርክቶ መደብ ብምውዳብ መግቢ ብምድላው ኣዳራሽ ብምሕዛብ ኣዳራሽ ብምውቃብ ምርኢትን ምድላው ከምኡውን ኣብ መነዳይ ደረፍትን ምውሃድ ናይ ብሓቂ ተወፋይነት ዝሓትት ስራሕ እዩ ተሰሪሑን ዝስርሓን ዘሎ ብዙሓት ሰባት ብክብርን ሓበንን ምእንቲ ክንእከብ ግዜኦም ጉልበቶም ገንዘቦም ንዕሉ ድማ ልቦም ሂዮም ሰሪሖም ይሰርሑን ኣለዉ በጃኹም ብሓባር ብስም ማሕበረሰብ ኤርትራውያን ከባቢ ትሪያንግል ሰሜን ኮሪና ነጠቃ ኣሎ ፃዕርኹም ኣዝዩ ዝምስገን እዩ ንሕሉፍ ብኣኽብሮት ንዘክሮ ንህሉ ብኩርዓት ነብዕሎ ንመፃኢ ድማ ኣብ ሓላፍነት ምውሳድ ንመልፆ ርሑስ በዓል ናፅነት ኤርትራ መስመርና ድርዕና ዘለኣለማዊ ዝኽሪ ንሰማዕታትና ዓወት ሓፋሽ ሕጂዋን እቶም ቋንቋ እንግሊዝ ትርድኡ ብርሃነ ከምብለና
بأكسنت يمكن بويت حزلو كعب الحمد لله كعب يبزي كورن يزوز زغنا علت كعب تحنا. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Independence Day. It is a profound honor to welcome you all to this year's Eritrean Independence Day celebration. Today, we proudly commemorate 34 years since Eritrea gained its independence. A freedom secure through extraordinary sacrifice. May 24th is for more than just a date. It is a solemn reminder of the bravery of our people, mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters, who have everything so future generation could live in dignity and peace. We are here because of them, and we must carry their legacy with gratitude and purposes. As we celebrate today, let us also reflect on how far we have came, not just as a nation, but as a global community of Eritreans. What was once a dream, gathering freely, sharing our culture and speaking our truths, has become a powerful reality. This celebration is more than a tribute to the past. It is a promise to the future. Let us continue to build a strong, united Eritrean identity rooted to our shared history, guided by the hopes of our ancestor and driven by our commitments to justice, unity, and progress. And that brings us to our community right here in the Triangle area of North Carolina. For some time, due in part of the challenge of the pandemic, our community life had grown quietly, but like a tree shading its leaves in winter, only to blossom again in spring. We are now experiencing a powerful renewal. This revitalization is all around us. In the new families joining our gathering, in the increasing numbers of children attending our culture program. And in a moment like today, where we come together in unity and pride. A shining example of this resilience in the Adult School of Language and History, more than a weekend in Tetis. Adult has become a cornerstone of our community's rebirth, teaching our children our native language and the history that binds us. It is nurturing roots of the identity and belonging. Adult School has done more than education. It has truly energized our community. For example, Adult School organized a skate night, a fun, family-friendly event that brought laughter, tightness, and even a little fundraising back to the school. Let us continue to nurture this kind of spirit together.
But let us be honest. Community building doesn't happen on its own. It takes effort. It takes commitment. That some volunteers, year after year, cannot carry the weight of an entire community. If we want to preserve our culture, support our youth, and grow stronger as a community, we need the commitment of everyone. Whether it is teaching a class, setting up chairs, cooking a meal, donating, or simply bring presents. Every type of participation matters. So today, as we celebrate our independence, let us also make a renewed commitment to each other, to our children, and to the future we are building right here in the Triangle. Our vision is to one day build permanent community center like this, a home for Eritreans community in the Triangle, a place where we can gather, learn, celebrate, and grow together, a place that commends our presence here and ensures that future generation will always have route to return to. Before we conclude the speech, we wanted to take a moment to thank every individual who helped make Titan's celebration possible, from contributing to the fund, organizing the program, securing the venue, cooking the meats, decorating the venue, handling logistics, and coordinating performances of performers. This event took real dedication. Many people gave their name, their time, their energy, their money, and more important, their hearts to ensure we could come together with the dignity and pride. Please join us in giving them a round of applause. Your efforts is deeply appreciated. Let's go. Let us remember the past with respect, celebrate the present with pride, and take responsibility for shaping the future. Happy Independence Day, our caution, our armor. ዘላለማዊ ዝኽሪ ንስዋዕትና ዓወትና ሓፋሽ። Thank you.
ብዝተገብረ ፃዕሪ ምስ ናይ ዱርሃም ሲቲ and rally proclamation ተዋሂብና ኣሎ። ሕጂ ዘን proclamation ደቅና ሜሮን and አዳ ከንብቡልናዮም። ሜሮን መጀመሪያ ናይ ዱርሃም proclamation ከንብበልናዮ፣ ብድሕሪኡ ከዓ አዳ ናይ ራሊ።
Hello guys, today I'm going to be reading the Durham Proclamation signed by the mayor. On May 24, 1991, the people of Eritrea achieved independence after a long and courageous struggle for freedom and self-determination. An Eritrean Independence Day marks a significant moment in history that reflects the resilience, unity, and pride of the Eritrean people both in Eritrea and across the diaspora. And the Eritrean American community in the Triangle area continues to enrich our region through their cultural, educational, civic, and economic contributions. And the Eritrean Community Association in the Triangle works tirelessly to preserve Eritrean heritage, language, and values for future generations, including through initiatives like the newly established Adal School. The Independence Day is one of the most important public holidays for Eritrean Americans who enjoy their diversity and love for food, dance, and music. The Durham community knows that inclusion, respect, and understanding of all that work, study, and live here promotes a community that we can be proud of. The 34th anniversary of Eritrean independence will be celebrated on May 24, 2025, with a community event that includes cultural performances, traditional music, and youth showcases reflecting the strength and pride of the Eritrean identity. Now therefore, I, Leonardo Williams, Mayor of the City of Durham, North Carolina, do hereby proclaim May 2024 as Eritrea's 34th Independence Day. Thank you.
Okay, this is the City of Raleigh's Council Proclamation. Whereas on May 24th, 1991, the people of Eritrea achieved independence after a long and courageous struggle for freedom and self-determination. And whereas Eritrean Independence Day marks a significant moment in history that reflects the resilience, unity, and pride of the Eritrean people, both in Eritrea and across the diaspora. And whereas the Eritrean American community in the Triangle area continues to enrich our region through their cultural, educational, civic, and economic contributions, and whereas the Eritrean Community Association in the Triangle works tirelessly to preserve Eritrean heritage, language, and values for future generations, including through initiatives like the newly established adult school. And whereas the 34th anniversary of Eritrean independence will be celebrated on May 24th, 2025, with the community event that includes cultural performances, traditional music, and youth showcases, reflecting the strength and pride of the Eritrean identity. Now therefore do I, Janet Cowell, Mayor of the City of Raleigh, North Carolina, do hereby proclaim May 24th, 2025 as Eritrean Independence Day.
كلنا بتعمل تحوش اللي هو مشت بزحات من الساعات أبتني سرد ريقهم مغنياتو خالق زي عبيت ترينا المتسنيرنا حجقنا بتعمل تحوشه هراي بالي سنيلكم كسمعني حاضرة إبل هاجرنا إرترا كابي نابي كم زبطحت كابي نابي كم زبطت نذا حتى دي أخمل ليش طاير دلقوا إرترا مالت ترجم اللغة أستوعبوا أبغريخ حنتي أو رجال لا إرترا تبهاي بقام أبغريخ إرترا مالت إذا عيننا طلع عيني بلين مالتي سلذي كم عيننا غيرنا مرآية إرترا أكلنا إثيوبيا خوينا أيتفلتن إذا اللي كاونتينا دبلو خب أبي أحمد جميلكم أكلنا إثيوبيا نيرا خب إثيوبيا تجنسي لا يقولوا فتصوم حسوتيو أكلنا إثيوبيا خوينا أيتفلتن إثيوبيا نبعلا الثلاثة عمد جراز بهال وصوايو كاب كلتميت نلعلي أيكونيو إثيوبيا نبعلا تجراي بلا حتى يوهنس يجزوان يرو ጎጃም ንጎንደርኒ ሃፀይ ቴዎድሮስ ገዛን ነይሩ ሽዋ ሃፀይ ምኒልክ ገዛን ነይሩ ልክዕ ከምኡ ኸ ኤርትራ ኣብቲ ዝባን ሓመሴን ራስ ወልደ ሚካኤል ዝበሃሉ ገዝእዋ ነይሮም ኣብቲ ጥቃ ኣስመራ ከዓ ራስ በራኺ ዝበሃሉ ገዝእዋ ነይሮም ኣብ እኩሉ ግዛይ ከዓ ራስ ተሰማ ምስ ኩሎም ቤተሰቦም ገዝእዋ ነይሮም ኣብ ሰራያ እውን ራሰ ኪዳነ ማርያም ስለዚ ኢትዮጵያን ኤርትራን ከምዚ ኢለን እየን ልክዕ ዝኸዳ ነይረን ስለዚ إترا رجس أكلني أفريقيا إترا خارجس أكلني عالميا جن تجن تلا دبلوا حسوتي كاب إثيوبيا أي تجن تلاتين إترا قدم تركي جزوان يرون بقيتي باتع بوجن باتع كلها إترا دي كونت بوجن باتع تركي جزوان يرون أب كرن تفلتوان كلهم حنتي عباي جزالا تركي صرحوا أب هاجرنا أنت ده حادث بديكتاتور كوينو ناتيت رئيس العلي دول كوينو أجازا تركي دبها بهلا نيرو سلازم نقولوا بيجي تركي جزوان يرون إيرترا ده هر تركي مسكودو خا دربوش دبهالو جبساويان كأجزوان يرون هذا راهم سنيلكم سمعني ما من الدنيا إني لم ينتم هذا يسمعني دربوش دبهالو أجزوان يرون إيرترا بتي وجن باتع جلو وجن كابو شعو بشهيد شمنت ميتين سمانين شدشتن إليان متيوم نيرترا بملئتا أجزوا نيرم إليان بلع وستي فمهرتقن كابرا بعد كافل اللعلي هاي فقدني نيرترا ويان بقيت إليان سلازي خبرات حواتين دقيني إليان كاب شحن شمنت ميتين سمانين شدشتن سقع شحن 904 نيرترا قزيوا ده هر شحن 904 إنجليز متيوم نطليان سعيرهم إنجليز حجوما إنجليز مش حرقوا نيرترا شحن 904 شعو قدلنا إيرترا ببوليتيكا بزربا قدلنا إيرترا تجميرو كابتوم شعو تجمرو قدلنا إيرترا قال قلوب صبات كتكس أبونا راس ولد مكعي أبونا ولد ولد مريم أبونا ولد مريم حدا كلايكا إدريس محمد آدم زبالكا مسوم زنبلة والتخبيرة زبالكا قتيلهم مو أبسمرا زرقابل زبالون نيرو اليوم كابتن كتوكاسو زقبهم نا إرتراويان ببوليتيكا زقالسو زنبليو شعو بفلا يبي ولد عاب سقع مجرشة إرترا نتاوت يا شحن 909 حدا متيوم أب إيربورت سقع لهم الرأيني كابتن أيروبلان سوردو سجدهم جرام إنجليز مباري بتعمل حسوب إنجليز هذا كذي هذا تسلم أمريكا وخمس سميعيو if you have only one bullet and if you find in a forest British and the lion spare the lion kill the British كمل سميعيو إنجليزاويان بتعمل حسوماتهم انتهي ديرهم إرترا خبكرن تحت من السودان كقبروا خبكرن لعلها مس إثيوبيا بزوح لعلن تحت إلهم مس أمريكا هوينهم كام نكاجروس كري فوستر دالاس بحال سكرتير أوف ستيت بتسسات عندنا بره انتهي لمسلكم انت بحقي إرترا نتاخد وتقبعني له انت محزانا إثيوبيا خنبلجن إرترا مس إثيوبيا كم قرنا ينايلو كم عيلهم سجع حجن إثيوبيا خبلو بلوح بدين إرترا بديلهم ما يم إنجليزاويان كابو إنجليز شهد شعتميتن سسان شهد شعتميتن سسان إرترا نتاخ قد فازخيل تنبدا خم كينيا خم أوغندا خم تنزانيا نإرترا شعوب الفدريشن مس إثيوبيا قرينوما كابو ينبار شعوب وقع ويكا قدلي بالمساريا تجميرو إرترا شعوب هو قاو قتيلهم إنجليز حسوميو خيط كلون إرترا حبيبوا تلفريكا زبهال نيرو كابس مرا نباتع كاباتع نسمرا صعنا بدمالالس نا إلكتريكيو كم زي تلفون دمسل جن قفحيو نعو نغيلو نهندي شيطوو على عصب كان يرى حدا فابريكا نت فابريكا نغيلو ناو شيطوو حجي إنجليز كل شيء شعتميتن حمسان كم تقدم زملكم بفدريشن لإرترا قد يفهم ما خيدهم دحر 10 عامات حزب إرترا خمرت يتباهيل نيرو جن حزب إرترا خي مرته حيل سلاسة حشوميو جان هوينا إثيوبيا حسوم بتاعم حسوميو كي مرته حزبنا توما سمبلي أفتيو نإرترا شعو بس إثيوبيا قرينوا
عبدخون نجرات أب حنتي نيشتى جزا نكب كل نجارات أبي إرترا ويقولنا بكلا أمريكا زجوجو زوم وحدات سبات أتي قداي ناي إرترا هون ناي دلينا نجارات بجبرني أنا حجزي أنا تغسلنا تحوسنا ما بتجزيتي بدحريون ببورب أجي درجة أسمرا سابزلا بوتا يصبنا الله نعمتها خندزي خلتي وحجندا تمهار كان يخيل قدم أمنيش تي جزانا كنيرنا كوا حلفناها زي بهالحزبي أبزي تريوال لهم أبتك زيتي كم بعد سناي من السي سناي أبزعد دمزي مسحو حجي من السي سناي نبري أبو من السيات كون له عندنا قفيحة حزبنا ماميقو عندنا نبلالنا خلنا نعدنا اتي متحبر بس حزبها دوم صوت تغمي عبيب اجي درجة أزوم ناي مازقا جاوت مراحة غمان تغبيلهم نزي نانا ورقة تاسنيهم بدكنا خمبوه ثانيهم سلازي تعاوزنا أنا جمرة يعوتي سلازي حزبنا كنحبر لنا كنت مر لنا كنت مرلو نخيل ما قد سات علو نحاج الزوم نحنا أبلات حزبي إرتراينا يوهانا حزبي إرترا خلو كيقولوا سمع لنا أوشتن قدامني نحنا يوهانا بلونا له أبزخوينا نحنا نسرح لنا كنحجزهم علينا بوجنا نايس علي بيتو خرجتو علينا خرجتو نحن كوينا كنحبر علينا أتي مجلسنا حزبنا حواتنا ندليو ندبر علينا سلازي أنا قبل أصدري زخل حزبي إرتراوي ناي إرترا سمعت عليه نحن سمعت عليك نيرترا كوستوا طاليان خلو إنجليزي خلو ولا غربتنا إثيوبيا هونو كبقى سخلو نحنا نددرينا نلعلينا كي تلعل كوبيتات كيما سخلو جن نحنا حنحبر لنا كنحبر لنا نخيل بقتات الله كلهم بصنا عسولو عدناها سمسكنو بكمية من سنتناها حجي كابتناي قدم زنبره كم عدال بيت مرتي جيروم ورسنا كيلناينا ንስና ስለ ዝኸኣልና ኣብ ባይቶ ከማን ምርጫ ክህልወና እንድሕር ሓቢርና ኩልና ስለዚ ክተዕውትና ክንዕወት ኩልና ክንቃለስ ኣለና ሃይ ፖይንት ኣሕዋትና ካብ ርሑቕ ቦታ ዘዊሮም መፂኦም ንዓና ከማዕርጉ ኩሉ ግዜ እዮም ዘማዕርጉና ሎሚ እውን ከምቲ ናይ ቀደም ገይሮም ኣለዉ ፅባሕካ ናቶም ኣለዎም ንሕና እውን ብዝተኻለ መጠን ክነሐጉሶም ዕርዲ ክንኮኖም ክነሕብኖም ኣብቲ ናቶም ክንሳተፍ ይግባአና ብዝተኻለ መጠን ስለዚ ኣነ በዚ መምህር ዝበልዎ ተሓጒሰ ህዝብና ይሕጎስ ኣሎ ከምዚ ናና ኣብ 1000 ከተማታት ይግበር ኣሎ ኣብዚ እዋን እዚ ምክንያቱ ኤርትራውያን ስለ ዝኾኑ ናይ ኤርትራ ልቢ ኣለዎም ናይ ኤርትራ ልቢ ዘለካ ነቲ ህዝቢ ኤርትራ ዝገብሮ የበርትዖን ይሕብኖም ህዝብና ኩራዕ ዓብደለኻዮ ኩራዕ ተሓጎስ ኣብ ኩሉ ዓዲ ይሕጎስ ይገሎ ህዝብና ስለዚ ዓወት ንሓፋሽ ዘለኣለም ጀጋኑ ኣሕዋትና ንዓመታኻ ካብ ዝበርቲዕኹ ክርኢ ተስፋ ገብር
ጥዑም ዘረባ ጥዑም መግቢ ስድራና ከመይ ኣለና ከመይ ነይሩ ውራይ እሞ ኣነ ከመስግን እየ ብዙሕ ዝረብ የብለይን እዚ ጉዳይ ብውሕዳት ሰባት ተጀሚሩ ብሓሳባቶም ጉልበቶም ብስልዶም እዚ ቀሪቦሞ ዘለዉ ኩሉና ዕቁባት ንከውን ተስፋ ገብር እስከ ናይ ምስጋና ኣጣቂዕ እናሃቦም ካብዚ ቀፂለ እቶም ዓሚ ብሓንሻ ዝነበርና ፅቡቕ ኣሕሊፍና ኢና ናይ ሎምኻ ካብ ናይ ዓሚ ዝበለፀ ኮይኑ እቲ ናይ ዓሚ ጉድ ደልኣ ነይሩ እዚ ከዓ ቤተር ኣሎ ንዓመታኻ ቤስት ዝኸውን ኩልና ንምነዮ መዓልቲ ዓመት መፀይ ብዛዕባ መዓልቲ ናፅነት ከም ዝኾንና ክንውዕል ኩልና ንምህጎይ እሞ ሕጂ ሕቶ ኣላሃኒ ስድራና ሕቶ ኣላሃኒ ወይ ከዓ ብእንግሊሽ ሞሽን ነዞም ሓደስ ኮሚቲ ምስየ ዘለዎ ሃዳ ነዚ ፅቡቕ ስራሕ ዝሰሪሖሞ ዘለዉ ከማጆኹም ምሳኹም ኣለና ቆፅሉ ንኽንብል እሞታ ቆፅሉ ትብል ከዓ ንዓመታ ከምዚ ሕጂ ተተኻኢሉ ካብ ዝኸኣለ መጠን ናህና ቦታ ናይ ኤርትራ ሴንተር እንገብረላ ኣናድዩ ወይ ከዓ ብእንግሊሽ ኤክስፕሎር ወይስ ቱ ሃቭ አር ኦን ሴንተር ነዛ ሓሳብ ኣዝያ ንድክ እስከ ኩልና ኢልና ነልዕል ኣጆኹም ኣሕዋትና ንዓና ዝኸውን ሴንተር ድለዩና ኢልና ነልዕል ኦኬ እሞ ኮሚቴ ማንደይ ተዋሂብኩም ኣለኹም ብዝተኻእለ መጠን ሰብ ሞያ ኣናዲኹም ኣነ ምሳኹም ኣለኹ ንዓና ትኸውን ኤሪትራን ኮሚኒቲ ሴንተር ኣብዚ ትሪያንግል ትገብሩ ኣምላኽ ሓግዝኩም የቐኒየለይ የቐኒየልና ቦታትና ነቲ ደሃቡና ምኽሪ እንዳመስገና ካብዚ ቀፂልና ናይ ቤት ትምህርቲ ኣዳል ኣብዚ ተኸፊቱሎ ኣብዚ ትሪያንግል ነዚ ናይ ቤት ትምህርቲ ኣዳል ከመይ ከም ተመስረተ ኣብ ምንታይ ደረጃ በፂሖም ኣለዉ እቲ ናታቶም ምንቅስቃሳት ሕጂ ከርእዩና እዮም ናብኦም ከብለኩም እዮም
My name is Guam. I think I know some of you, not all of you, but I'm super happy to be here. And Sunnight and I are here to talk about Adal School. We had our first semester this past semester with about 75 kids. It was a beautiful experience from start to finish. The kids are excited, we're excited, and we're hoping that it will stay for a very long time. So we just came to share with you kind of where we are with the school, how things have gone. Sunnight's going to talk more than me, but I just wanted to say that it's gone very well, and thank you all for an amazing experience this past semester, and looking forward to the next one.
كمي وإلكم كمي وإلكم درجات فلتن يوم سمي سناي كستي بها أب أنا السكول كم ممرن كم دايركتور وكوينة يسرح له كلها أب ده حاجة جزنا نسرح جن ما بتحتو أب تام ممرنا يرلو إجمالتيو لتم فرست لمن بحال غلو تم دراسو حزة دلوخ ممرية تم هارونا 7-5 دخول تم هارلونا نساتم كأب سلسة مقيلان مهر ببي عدميهم من ببي درجة من مالتي درجة خلق لهم بعدميهم بتناي كلاسهم ليفل أو كانوا بيت مهار البرمج تحتهم هذا عينة ليفل دلهم تمهاريهم سلذي إذا بيت مرتي كم مبزحتنا نفلتها لكن حزنا المساءنا يا أب مارت مجابيت إسران كلتنيا جميرة ني كبابي كلتور حين قلن أبي لها نايك أدامي سميسر سرحة زازيمة ناب كلاي سميستر كاب أغسطس ويدما كاب نحاسة ناي كلاي سميستر سرح كجمريا إتي ملو عمد بحال ناي قانقات تجرينيان بحلن تاريخن نمرو لدلنا خا أب تحساس بيلخو دائما لكن بزعجات عمزي بزي ناي بعلنات نزمل اتقم على لفكله حاجة سيف جلس إدالي سلامنتاي إزبيت مرتزي ناي مجمريا أبزي زلنا يبوتا زي بيت مرتزقة ناي قوقا بيت مرتزراح زي كوني ناي تاريخ ناي هاجرهم دكنا ناي تاريخ ناي هاجرهم ناي بحلهم نعلو كله خا كونكشننا ندلدلو ويدماني أبزي قريبنا نحد حدنا أبزي إنمين بحاللو كم حدا مرحيهم غير دغترهم أنا مالتي سلازي أزي حبسي أنا نزي بيت مرتي مخفاتو كم كل ولاديت كم ولاديت بتحدو جنكا بيت زلن نجزي اندابر كتكو دكاي كالي نقولو إتراوي أبزدلو دكاي كالي تجبر دلوه بعقبي دبر كتر دلوه أزيه بس مخانك كسركم يفتو نسخاتكم وين بتا خالكم كلكم ولدي ولا تنقل إزايولكم بتا خالكم نزي نايز بيت مرتنازم بحال دلو إذا إريتريان كوميونيتي سنتر كتب بحال تسنحت ولا قاخم نكبلا بوتان تخونت ندكنا خا حنتي عباي جزا إرتراوي تعدي أخذ كون مالتي سلازي بتخالنا بزلنا عقم مالتيو عب كم زي كنا رغب كلنا ديو ويمسهم كوميونيتي نداترا دانا أزيوم حيالات كوميونيتي أبو منبر صحافي فاينانس علونا مساعتهم كوميونيكيت نداقوركم بتخالكم متن نيشتي مقبليت كتلوميا ولا حركام تخون أب عند دربهم نعمتها أبنهنا مريت بوحدو أبنهنا مريت داس جيرنا نوعل الله من جدي نختركب أب إيدنا عندي الله كلنا إيدي ندحريلنا الله خاني نجزانا إن نبركت هذا لنا مالتيو كلنا إيدي ندحريلنا أب ترجم كتو عليها زي مالتي نسا كم عباي نجت كلها بوايد لي لك خمزي كبلود صنحو قديمهم عبيت إخواتنا ويدما ولدنا مالتي كان بتوساخي كي قلت أدلي زنا يبعلنا سنة دقبرنا نتفتيو إذا كم مغسل نايت بيت مرتعدال يدلو أنا نيرون ديو بعلنا سنتنا نبعل نيرنا بخمسي جن كونكتد كنا دكنا ندا تواسو ندا زمورو استفعل عليه بروجكت كتريوهم حجي استفعل عليه سرحات سريحهم نبيت مرتهم نسدروهم نكومينيتي ندار آيو دقربولون مجمّر يعجزي خبل خلانه كن حجي بعلنا سنة نبعل نيرنا دكنا دواسولو نبعل دلنا جن ناي مجمّر سلازي كابزي زعب نخخون next year كاني أبانا يتمركز مالتي حدرة كيد نتمرتي يوزد يبصحك الله خمسة أخذ حد راح ديكونه نتم مهاران قرب لكم إيه مين بالوم كمل تمرتي نحنا نجورخ على دي أنت كن حجزكم أبكن دي ودكنا ودرخبولو من جد تفتير له بحلم دفتلو قام قديم دفتلو نحنا خنتاي نقولو انتاي الله تفعل علينا جرالو ولا نايت عمت مهابديو ويح حدا معلت مسيخة تقرنيا سي دي فلت أسبيلهم كلنا مالتيو ቋንቋናስ ቋንቋ ዴና ኩልና ንፈልጣ ኢና ሓደ መዓልቲ እስከ ክሕግዞም ነቶም መምሃራን ኣበያ ጋብ ደላ ኣበያ ሎመዓልቲ መምህር ደይብልኩም እንታይ ክሕግዘኩም እንድሕር ኢልኩም ንዓኹም ትኸውን ቦታ ኣላ ኣብታ ደወልኩምላ ሰዓት ግን ንሕና እንታይ ንገብር እንዳተማላለኣና ንስኻ ክትፀኒሕካ ሞኒት ሓደ መምህር ናብቲ ይኸይድ እንዳተማላለኣና ንኸይድ ዘለና እስኻትኩም ክንሕግዝ ኢና እንድሕር ኢልኩም ግን እታ ጋብ ደላ ትመልእዋ ኣለኹም ነታ መዓልቲ እቲኣ ማለት እዩ ስለዚ እዚ በዓል ናፅነትና ከምዚ ኢልና ከነምዕሎ ክኢልና ዘለና ናይ ደቅና ምስሓብ ይምፅእና ዘሎ ልክዕ ከምዚ ማግኔት ኣኪቦምና እዮም ዘለዉ እዚ ብዝተፈላለየ ምክንያት ሕተትዎም ኣዝዮም ሕጉሳት እዮም ኣብቲ ቤት ትምህርቲ ነታ ቋንቋ ጥራሕ ደይኮኑ ትምርኻቦም ኣዝዮም ሕጉሳት እዮም ንሕና ኸ ተሓጒስና ኣለና ምሽ ራይ ብሓደ እንድሕር ኮንና ክንፅበቕ መዓት ኢና ናይ ባሓቂ እዚ ከዓ መቐፀልታ ናትዮ እየ ዝብሎ ኣነ ስለዚ ሓደራ እዞም ቆልዑ ክትሪእዎም ኢኹም ሕጂ ዝተፈላለየ ንጥፈታት ክትርእይኹም ክሕጉሰኩም እዩ እቲ ቋንቋ ከዓ ምናልባሽ ሓትኹም ህሉ ይኾኑ ገዛ መመፂኦም ክኢለዮ ዶ ከማድያ ትበሃል ይብልኹም ኣለዎ መስለኒ እዎ ትበሃል እያ እዚኣ ግን ተሪፋት ኣላ እዚኣ ዕርያ ዝወደ ዕዮ ሒዞም ይመፁ ኣለዉ ክንሕግዞም ኣለና ስለምንታይ እዛ ዝሓለፈ ሰሚስተር ኤክስፐዳይዝ ጌርና ኢና ድሕሪ ስለ ዝነበርና ሕጂ ግን ፍርቂ ናይተን መፅሓፍቲ በፂሕና ኣለና እንተን ፍርቂ ወዲእና ከዓኒ ኣብ ካልኣይ ዓመት ክሓልፍ እዮም ኣብ ካልኣይ ዓመት በቲ ቋንቋ ደየ ዝዛረብ ዘለኹ ኣነ እምበር እንዳማዕበልና እቲ ናይ ሂስትሪ ከዓ እንዳወሳሰኽና ከከምቲ ደረጅኦም ማለት እዩ ክንቲ ትክሕዝዎ ትኽእሉ ካፓሲቲ ከዓ ንቕፅል ኣለና ማለት እዩ ስለዚ ሓደራ እዚ በዓል ናፅነትና ከምዚ እንዳዓንበበ ከምቲ ክበሃል ዝፀንሐ እንዳወሰኸ ኸይድ ንኣሽቱ ቆልዑ እንተልዮም 4 ዓመት ዝመልእ ኣምፅዎም ንሕና ንኽእለይና ኣሊና ንኽእለይና ክብል ከለኹ ኩሉ ወላዲ ይኽእሉ ከምታ ንደቂ ደዕበያ ኣብኣኻ እታ ቋንቋ ንመንነትና እንዳወሰኽና በበታ ዓቕሞም ክንምህሮም ክንፍትን ኢና ማለት እዩ ስለዚ ኣብ ኔክስት ይር ከዓ ከምዚ ክበሃል ዝፀንሐ ደቅና እቶም ገሊኦም ኣብዚ እንዳወፁ ብግጥሚ ብትግርኛ ብግጥሚ ዝንበብ ከስምዑና እዮም ሕጂ ንእሽተይ ከም መበገሲ ከስምዑኹም እዮም ንዓመትኡ ግን ለተር ከንብብልኩም እዮም ናብ ኣደይ ናብ ኣቦይ እንዳበሉ ደብዳቤ ክፅሕፍልኩም እዮም ብቋንቋ ዲኦም ማለት እዩ ማዕረ ክንደይ ከዓ ክሕጉሰኩም እዩ ከምቲ ኣብዚ እንታይ ክብል ደልየ ብቋንቋ እንግሊሽ ጥራሕ ፈሊጦም ብዙሕ ደይንዓግበሉ ስድራ ኣለና ስለምንታይ ካ ኣዚ ስፓኒሽ ትወስድ ዘለካ ቋንቋ እምበር ኣለና ቋንቋ እምበር ነይሩና ንብሎ እቲ ቋንቋኹም እዚ እዩ ምስ በልናዮም ፈሊጦም ምስ ሰማዕናዮም ከዓ ማዕረ ክንደይ ክንሕጎስ ኢና ማለት እዩ ስለዚ ኢደይ ኢትካልና እንዳተሓጋገዝና ከምዚ በዓልና ኣወቂብና ቤት ትምህርትና ኣወቂብና ንዓመታ ከኣብታናህና ንብላ ወላ መሬት ጥራሕ ይኹን ኣብኡ ዳስ ሰሪሕና ነውዕለሉ መንገዲ ሆፕፉሊ ንክኸውን ሓገዝኩም የድልየና ነው ማለት እዩ ኣብዚኣ ይውድእ ልዋ መቐፀልታ ከልዩዋ ነባ ክገድካ ቴንክ ዩ የቐኒየለይ
Thank you, Sanai. So now we're going to have a few Adal School performances and speeches from the students. So I would like to call Rehobeth Muse up to the stage for the first one.
Salam, Shimi Rahabot Muse Ibahal, Lomi Maalti Natna Ertra, Mihubir Alana. Hizbina Kabigzati Hara Nimuta, Zahefelo, Maswatin Hayrin, Nizakrelu, Marti Iyo. قدمي لعلي 3 عامات حزبنا كابن واحد كبدن بزو مكرن شجرين زمت كنات تأريسو لومي برادو كنبل بزوحات هواتهم سويهم إيو جغنينتهم بمزكارن هدروم بمتجبارن إنا نحبو. One way we do that is through adult school. If you don't know what that is, it is an Eritrean school where you learn Eritrean culture, history, and language. It's given us an amazing opportunity to learn how to speak our language and deeply connect us with our roots and figure out who we are in this world. It also gives me an excuse to leave the house. We learn about all the things that make up our culture and the richness and uniqueness of it. Being a part of adult school has taught me many things I didn't know about. It's personally inspired me. We had to do a t-shirt design competition with our peers. Shout out to my team, Team Nakfa. We had to design a shirt to wear to adult school and all the teams made an amazing effort, but my team won. Every part of our shirt has some type of meaning, from the exact constellations that lay upon Mount Adal on the night of August 31st, 1961, to children painting the sky of our future that lies ahead of us. So today I want to thank those who fought for our freedom and those who help us stay connected to our roots, because knowing who we are plays a significant role in our lives and is something worth celebrating daily. ሕጂ ድማ ሓንቲ ንእሽተይ ግጥሚ ብዛዕባ ቤት ትምህርቲ ኣድዋ ክጻፋ ዝፈተንኩ ክካፈለኩም እየ። The name of it is The Rise of the Free. The mountains that were carved by fight, where stars once were disguised by bombs at night. But still we rose with our spirits strong, Eritrea stood enduring long. They gave their all so brave and bold, their stories are written in streaks of gold. Not in books, but in our veins, in every joy and all our pains. And now we learn the words that they spoke, every vow, a vow that they never broke. Through adult school, they define our identities, learning the power behind our abilities. Speaking Tigrinya just feels like speaking at home with every bite. The songs, the dance, the stories that are told remind us how rich we are in culture and gold. So let us grow and let our voices sing. From every child, let our culture sing. We are the future and the past has shaped us, and through our roots, it will always connect us. Thank you. Out Nafash.
Thank you, Rahel-Beth. Next, can I have Team Nakfa to come to the stage, and they're going to explain the t-shirt design, the one that we're wearing right now, and the meaning behind it.
We are Team Nakfa, and this is our t-shirt design.
The boy painting represents the youth designing Eritrea's future.
The girl with the telescope depicts how the youth also guides the way, and together both children are in control of Eritrea's destiny.
At the top of the image, there is a name of the school, which is Adal School, and a quote, preserving the past, inspiring the future.
The highlight of the design is the night sky. This is the exact night sky that laid over Mount Adal on August 30th, 1961. The way we were able to find the constellations is through a software called Stellarium. It's a NASA software that's able to project any night sky of any date. So we found the coordinates of Mount Adal and we put it into the software, and this is the image that it gave us. And so the kind of picture that we're trying to paint is, what did Hamid Idris Awate see when he looked up into the sky before starting the revolution the next day? And this is what the image predicts.
Good job.
And right here, in case anybody wants to check this out by themselves, the coordinates are right here.
No, behind it.
Okay. Yeah, and I went to Hafash.
They wanted to live in a land where they could make their own choices and be proud of who they are. But it wasn't easy. Many brave men and women gave their lives so we could be here today. We honor them and thank them for their sacrifice. Without their courage, we wouldn't be able to stand here as a free nation.
As we celebrate today, let us also remember that independence is not just about the past. It's about what we have done with our freedom now. We have the power to build a better future by working together, respecting one another, and standing up for what's right. Our actions today shape the nation of tomorrow. So let's value of courage and unity that helps us before us. We believe in this day reminds us possibility and that we all have a role in keeping our country strong and free.
Today we celebrate how far we've come and honor those who've made it possible.
But we also remember that the journey is not over. We still have a lot of work to do ahead to keep making our country better, as long as we stay united and proud of who we are.
We can keep building a strong and free Eritrea for everyone.
Happy Independence Day!
Temaharai biar seperti adat konfak tikrinya iya.
Amerika حورات منجس أمريكا إريترا شعبت بحيرة اللوا
كلهم بحرات كي تسعميمهم زغتات حجرهم إنات قدسن حجرهم إنات كلن بحبرن بحجسن ينبرو
ኤርትራ በተፈጥሯዊ ጸጋታት፣ ማዕድናት፣ እንስሳትን ባህርን እዚያ ሃብታም ሃገር እያ።
ስለዚህ አነ በናምነቴ ኮረ
Please. Resume the corner naman kawal. Thank you. Lilta balik ke sana ada tasbih.
Salam Kamelahum, Shimei Melawi Fitu Yubihal. I'm honored to be speaking here today as part of this beautiful celebration of Eritrean Independence Day. Even though I wasn't alive during the struggle, I've grown up hearing the stories from my parents, uncles, aunts, and others in this very community. Stories about how hard our people fought for freedom. Eritrea didn't just become independent overnight. It took 30 years of war, strength, unity, and sacrifice, from September of 1961 to May of 1991. This wasn't just any ordinary war. It was one of the longest and most difficult independence struggles in Africa. Tens of thousands of Eritreans gave their lives, and many more were displaced or injured. Our fighters, men and women alike, lived in the mountains, trained without much, and relied on one another like family. Some were as young as teenagers, just like me. They believed in a free Eritrea so deeply that they were willing to risk everything for it. Eritrea officially became independent 34 years ago today on May 24, 1991, after the Eritrean People's Liberation Front entered Asmara and overthrew the occupying forces. 2 years later, in 1993, 99.8% of the Eritrean people voted in a referendum to confirm independence. That kind of unity is something we can all be proud of today. So today, we celebrate that sacrifice. We remember those who never made it to see this day, and we honor the veterans who carried the dreams of independence on their shoulders. Without them, none of us would be here celebrating this moment. But this day isn't just about looking back. It's also about what comes next. It's about us, the Eritrean youth. We are the next chapter in Eritrea's story. The freedom that was won through sacrifice now lives in our hands. That means that we have the responsibility not just to enjoy our culture, our music, and our traditions, but to protect them, to learn from our history, and to move our community forward. This doesn't just mean that we all have to be perfect or have everything figured out. It just means that we have to show up. We keep learning, we support each other. Whether we were born back in Adi or here in the diaspora, we carry the same roots. We can represent our country through education, creativity, through how we treat each other, and by never forgetting where we came from. To the youth, don't ever think you're too young to make a difference. Our voices matter, our ideas matter. We are the future of Eritrea, and we have so much potential. Let's use this to build unity, not division, and to bring pride to our parents, our community, and our homeland. So today, as we raise the flag and celebrate with music, food, and family, let's also take a moment to be thankful. Thankful for the freedom that we have and for the culture we carry, and for the chance to be part of something bigger than ourselves. Al Snafash, happy Independence Day.
Salam salam, and Guadahan Metakum, Shim A Sinakasa Yabahal. Every year, we come together and we celebrate Eritrea's independence after a long fight for freedom. We eat, we hang out with our friends, and we dance all night long. But why do we even get to celebrate? Why do we have a flag to wave, a language to speak freely, a home to call our own? We hear the word Nisuatna a lot, but do we really understand the weight that word carries? Nisuatna isn't just about dying in a war. It's about the terror they faced, the choices they made, and the love they had for Eritrea. It's about the people who had fear in their face and still chose to fight back. It's about those who sacrificed their lives for a dream called freedom. To understand this, we need to know what happened before things got intense in the fight for independence. Haile Selassie. He was the last emperor of Ethiopia up until 1974. He tried to improve the country in many different ways, but all that did was lead to a lot of unfairness and fighting. In 1974, he was also overthrown, and then the dead, a group of soldiers led by Mengistu Haile Mariam, then took control. The dead used violence to stop anyone who disagreed with them, and then during the Red Terror, thousands of people were killed. This is the regime our people fought against. In History Academy, we learned stories about the Derrick's plans and the state of terrorists. One that really stuck with me was the Derrick's secret death squads. What they did is they drove through the streets of Asmara in these white vans, which everyone seemed to recognize. They were kidnapping people at random, but more specifically, the youth and the kids. They were brutally torturing them, killing them, and even slaughtering them. Then dumped their bodies back on the streets of Asmara simply to cause fear and terror. It wasn't just one incident. We learned about the Red Terror and how the dead threw grenades into public gatherings. How they burned entire villages like Woki Deba, Umhejer, Hergigo, Adinefas, and Arkudet. Then came Black Sunday, March 9, 1975. 467 innocent people in Arkudet were murdered under the slogan, "We want the Eritrean land, not its people." That wasn't just a slogan. It was a declaration of genocide. It meant, we don't care about your culture, your language, or your lives. We only want your land. They weren't just trying to stop a rebellion. They're trying to erase people, us. And our people, our martyrs, looked that hatred in the face and said, not us, not our home, not our future. This is the kind of violence our people live through. This is what our martyrs, Nisuatna, rose up against. But instead of giving up, they got stronger. By the end of 1974, youth from all over joined the struggle, including thousands of young women. They said, Alam intizay hagizana, nenepsena, badna nahagis. If the world won't protect us, we'll protect each other. That's how the movement grew. That's how the dream of independence stayed alive. But they weren't alone. Behind them stood a movement, EPLF, Eritrean People's Liberation Front, also called Sha'abia or Hizbawi Ginba. They trained the fighters, organized the struggle, and led the charge against the Ethiopian army. In 1994, they became PFDJ. People's Front for Democracy and Justice, continuing to build and protect the Esha we see today. Nisiwatana sacrificed their lives. EPLF and PFDJ gave their strength. And then together, they made independence possible. And it all started with someone who believed we could take control of our future. Hamid Idris Awate, the man who fired the first shot for Eritrean freedom on September 1st, 1961. He knew it wouldn't be easy, but he also knew our people were stronger than fear. He lit the spark that became a fire. Because of their sacrifices paved the way for our very being. Because of them, I live freely, stand tall, and carry the name Eritrean with a pride rooted in their struggle. So today isn't just a celebration, it's a responsibility. Because Nisiwatana didn't just fight for land, they fought so we could live in freedom, speak our language, and grow up without fear. That's what Natsanet truly means. And that dream is now in our hands. We're the next generation. It's on to us to carry their story forward, to protect our culture, to hold on to our roots, to live the values they died for, not just through flags and music, but through how we keep our identity alive. Before I close, I want to share something with you all. A video showing the Eritrean youth of the Triangle. It shows the memories we've made this past year through the youth and community events, as it's also living proof that everything you've all done, making adult school possible, organizing events, and overall just creating a space for us youth to connect, matters. Even as many of us grew up in a new country, we haven't forgotten where we came from. And we're going to carry the torch all the way forward. Zadlia Lamawi, Zakeri Nisiwatana. I would now
That's okay, for 2 minutes. Yeah, you're right. Good idea. Go. Careful.
Graduate school. I'm going to call your name and you'll go up and receive your certificates and just stand and then we'll have you each introduce yourself very briefly what you're going to do next, and then we'll have one of our graduates to give a speech to the community. All right. So first we have Haben Teglu. Haben is graduating high school. have Joseph Mikael, who is graduating college, right?
Watch, wait.
All right, and last but not least, we have Shohit, who is graduating with her PhD, guys. Dr. Shohit. Guys still hear me? Yes? Okay. Really quickly, if you guys could just say what you're doing next, and then Shohit will give a speech. So have him come over and tell us where you're going and what you're doing after your graduation.
I will be majoring in nursing and in the future specializing in psychiatry.
I will be attending the University of Charlotte, and I'll plan on majoring in marketing.
Graduated with in information science, and I'm looking for a job. I pursue more in the future.
Hi everyone, I will be starting a postdoctoral fellowship jointly between Duke University and the Durham VA, doing women's health and maternal health research for veterans. So excited to be here with you all today to celebrate our Eritrean independence. And so I have some words that I prepared to share to both honor our country and also to uplift our youth and our future generation. So today we gather with hearts full of pride and gratitude to celebrate a momentous occasion, Eritrean Independence Day. This is more than just a date on the calendar. It is a living testament to the courage, resilience, and unwavering spirit of the Eritrean people, both at home and across the globe. 34 years ago, our ancestors achieved what many thought was impossible. Their determination and sacrifice paved the way for the freedom we cherish today. As we celebrate, let us pause for a moment of silence to honor all those who fought for our independence, especially those who lost their lives too soon. As Eritrean Americans, our dual identity is a blessing. We get both the rich legacy and cultural traditions of our homeland and many opportunities that are here in the United States. Our community in the Triangle is excelling and investing in our youth and preserving our language and culture, the new Adal School. These efforts ensure that future generations remain connected to their roots while forging their own paths. Recently, I had the honor of delivering the commencement speech at Duke University School of Nursing putting and recognition ceremony. It was a privilege to stand before graduates proudly wearing my Eritrean flag scarf and to share stories of my cultural heritage. I spoke about my great-grandmother, who was a Mihrasit, a midwife in Eritrea. Whenever a woman in the village went into labor, my great-grandmother would travel to her home offering holistic care. Prayers, massage to ease labor pains, and traditional remedies made with herbs and plants. She had no formal training, no special equipment or sterile kits. However, she had ancestral knowledge passed through generations and courage that transcended textbooks. She fearlessly helped hundreds of women in her lifetime. At one point, Eritrea had the highest maternal mortality rate in the world, with nearly 1,400 deaths per 100,000 live births. Being a Mihrasit took grit, creativity, and skill, especially in a low-resource nation. 3 generations later, I am fortunate to have received opportunities my great-grandmother never dreamed of. And through my PhD in nursing, I'm carrying on her legacy, working to ensure that all women have access to safe birthing experiences. In the same way, each of us carries the dreams, resilience, and values of our ancestors. Wherever life takes you, remember that you too are honoring their legacy. Unfortunately, I have not had the opportunity to visit Eritrea yet, but I hope to do so soon. However, I feel like I've gotten a glimpse of what home is like through stories my parents shared with me from their childhood. Many of us grew up hearing about how our parents would rise early before dawn and walk miles to school. These stories are not just tales of hardships, they are lessons in resilience, resourcefulness, and the power of perseverance. It's true that the challenges faced by our families back home are different from those that we encounter in America. And sometimes we may even feel that our struggles pale in comparison. And we even feel guilty for finding things difficult in a country full of opportunity. But I want to remind each of us, hardship is not a competition. Every challenge we face is valid and real. Instead of minimizing our feelings or comparing struggles, let us use the strength and courage of our ancestors and our immigrant parents as a source of hope and inspiration. These sacrifices were not meant to make us feel guilty, but to empower us to pursue our dreams with the same determination that they showed. Their journey reminds us that we come from a lineage of survivors, innovators, and dreamers. Although Eritrea is small on the map, its impact is felt worldwide. Our nation continues to produce remarkable talent across every sector. In sports, Binyam Girmay has made history as a world-class cyclist, inspiring young athletes across Africa and beyond. In music, the late Nipsey Hussle, Ermias Tashakdom, used his platform to uplift communities and celebrate his Eritrean heritage. In academia and advocacy, Haben Girma stands out as the first deaf-blind graduate from Harvard Law School. And she is a tireless champion for disability rights. These individuals and so many others are shining examples of Eritrea's excellence, breaking barriers and putting our community on the global stage. To all the young people here today, let these trailblazers inspire you to dream big, work hard, and continue putting Eritrea on the map with your own achievements and passions. Let us honor our heritage, embrace our future, and work together to build a legacy worthy of our ancestors' sacrifice. Happy Independence Day, Awad Nahabash.
حسب ما بجاهم حسب سب الزربان لو بجاهم حسب بس
ما حجي مثلا صاونتنا قصر سني نتيجة مستحقة زي شغلنا عبزي على إشتى فان ريزن كنا بدلنا نتعادل سكول لازم نقدر نحاول بزلوا قدام تي بوتا كابين كاس لزمانه نت برنامج كل زمان فان ريزن ما إيرتراوان عوداتي ناخذ جزء أعمقها ولا حدي بقى أعمقنا لأن إشتى بيت مرتي زهور حاجز إلى يبني
هرا سام عدنا لنا سام عدنا حسا أبزانا عند بارزيلي تنوم حسا بارزيلي زغور
بجاهم
أوكي كستاي انتاي البال دلينا نحنا تا زراعهما ناي زن قلعو تبر زراعهما أم ناي شوعات سومن وتيت which is حنت قدام أم سومن مالتي أجل إحنا نبوزح نقدر نكيس لندلي حركة كم بزحنا تبقى سلزلنا إذا كان نبل أتليست أوزع عمزيا طبعا بيتي تبغى يسموني رأي عندوي مريتنا خلينا نحس إذا كان نبل ليش نقول موني بتحطنا خلينا منو كمترام إذا كنا نقول نقدر زخون كي تسقفنا عجب زياس قاعد ساعات حدا يلومنا الله ساعات حدا تطلعنا غيرنا حتى ساعات كل في ساعات نوسخين غيرنا ناثنا تقوين كل كم دلنا يا من حدر نتأمقلو نمرعاولو كلنا نقبرلو graduation نقبرلو خونس لازغل كلنا إذا كان نبل بلاش نقبر نعسر تدفع تليفون من الله زم نبروجرام حلفتي سلازي بزيا بجاهم حاول ميكروفون الزوري أنا بغتكم عود يجمر ግርማይ ክልተ ቤት ይልናለ ዓብ በረከት هي 10 دقيقة دلاتني مرحبا ما كده حمش لميتي لاتنا حبيبي 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 سبحانه حبيبي سبحانه آدم كاب شارلت حسب كاب شارلت بيتي لنا له بتعودنا على الله أدينا بكيالي كندير منير كندير منير أي ولا تنين صار حد ولا تنين كندير أنت يا حمش أبيدو حمش أبيدو لنا لا بكيالها أي ولا كمان سامي فيلمون 500 سامي 500 اليوم كان عشتو يلا بحجوا العزوم تزلوا يوم مرة كان عشتو تزلوا عيو تقول عزلنا نقول من سليم كنا زماني سلام عليكم ايش حبشة ماركت جاء حبشة ماركت كيفكم تعيدات جزولا ماشات جزولا وده مدهانين ميلينكا شحيلون الله أتو تخصصا حبشة ميليون الله سي هاي 5 قرشي ገንዘብያ 50 قرش ገንዘብያ ዒስራ ገንዘብያ ድሕፍር የብልኩም ኩለን ተተኣኪበን ግን ብዙሓት ኮነ $10 ክብሮም ወድና ከዓ $10 ወዲ 15 ዓመት ቴንክ ዩ هي أتا مرسينا لا تا يا خدا بيرا مستعد رايا فتوي را اوه فتو ما يفندرني لله عود بينام 4 بيتي بينام 4 بيتي بزي أخاط وعن الله برزيلي هيا تسمع قابل 3 بيتي من الله تسمع قابل نادنا يسوعات 500 من الله يوناس كنت بيدي من الله صام حمش بيدي من المسر حمش بيدي من المسر وصلنا مهرني كوزاكم لازم تحريتاتا ميغ يكون لنا أسفا من الزبيد شبابو بحاونا بجام شبابو أسف أو علم عقباي $100 أو علم عقباي $100
Going everywhere.
أسفا من شكورو 3 بيهي لنا أبزي على حال سلو زر لي ولا لا
Don't worry.
زر مريم كاو هاي بوينت أبي أتحسن لك هي اليوم سير الله تبي سلسلة الله زر مريم كاو هاي بوينت ميتي من الله كاو هاي بوينت أنت أرضي برهان حونا خابين تلارينا جابا فلت يا شو هذا يا أبوي
أنسى أياتي أبدي أكاد يقول لي أبشارلت هدي أنا أبشارلت بزح سبيد لنا كنبزح معتنا قل إيرتراسي لإيرترا حتى بزاح مزرب حتى وي أيانا العلوم ما نلوم إيرترا وحد سبيد اللوا وحد سوايا مزوم كلهم سعيراتهم أبشارلتون بزح لنا خمساتكم حيلي رينا فلتن دينا تعالى جوزك يخلوكم بدلي thank you تعالى جوزك مغنياتهم نفعت طلعونا لهم مادي يغني لنا
thank you Adam thank you هيا تايلا هوي نالا كهو ودنا هاني تمهرايناي نايدو تمهرايناي أدا تمهرايناي عم صارشي إذا عندي تصاحبهم كملوا ركاريو نايزر ماريام كاش كيف أنا هاي كنت بين عيني زر ماريام كاش هنا لبي نعم أودنا هيا أنت عندنا هنا تريفات الدنيا أنا سوي لها واه مصير ما يقول لي كل تريد أنا سوي لها بتمين كاش هيا هيا
She's gonna speak for you guys, okay? So it's their turn, they can hold it and then you can talk to them. Sure.
Oh my God! Siniwa kali. Siniwa hawala rewa. Haji bokal. Haji wali. بحجي كن آدال كن بزرگ نگر كم دكوران لوس لازم على إذا community تراهاني بزرگ نگر كبر كم دكوران لوس لازم على ترى حمش سميتي كاشي بنانا. ولا كنا بنقول حاو. هيا مرادو ترى عطنا هي مني كني غايب ما يناس حمش سميتي انت ميتي نحن حمش سميتي كورة لا يناس حمش سميتي غيره غيره لا ديكا وحمش تغشي لا دي حمش تغشي برهانا لا حمش تغشي لا ديكا حمش سميتي بين الله سوي حوجة منادو لا شرط قبل يا بس هاي ثلاثة سبيل هذا زي حوالات دوكم صايم دمار دوكم هذا لندلهم ثلاثة سبيل بس ما هي وين قالوا صايم دمار بيتداين الناس بس هو أنا من الله يحمق دورنا دورنا ورمي كون شيلا كرنس كاني حمزة يوانا عسدين تمهاري شيدا جرس قاعد عاد هيا أنا وجهه كده حنا كده حنا وي شرب خمسة عقل شهيد الحضارة
ada kadro ada semua je ada zarba dua malam juga
وين مايك شو هذا راي ثانك يو مايك شيا مايك شيلنا أجا هوي ما سويت تغيير أقرب والله مايك حموش أنا يا نايسنا حموش أنا شيء مرحبا وزين هاي كان تمام شوي وزين تمام كان تبيتين نالو تبارو لكم سامي تبيهم نور هيا أما دعان kita naik community WhatsApp selesai atau WhatsApp ka atau حفركم على غيركم بلاش تقولوا تقولوا أيوة مساعدة حفركم دلهم فلت دعاي community every 3 months أغير كله على زرق أهل الدنيا سيسر على زرق أهل الدنيا شيا guys كبيرنا أنا تمارو ولا thank you, cheers.
Okay. Really, 150? Who takes it? 175. 175.
حولني أبدي أنزل لك أنت يمسي لك حوي أبدي أنزل لك شرطة سلزقنا سخايك تناتك سقط ولا لك حالة بعلم تولوا تجزي خاخي كدنا بتصاد زعكي معرف
175.
sorry زعك
175. 1, 2, 3. Last was 150. It's gone to Philly. Philly, that is yours. Thank you. Hey, has to pay. He has to pay. That's yours. Cash up. Oh, he's smart. He's gonna cash up. He's gonna send Zelle or cash up. He's very smart. Oh, thank you. سنبدأ عليك تسجري ثم حواتي تني هوني إذا كان يتي بباني راس الجمرنا مجمرتا بباني راح نستلموني إذا خاني كبرتي أدينا إيرتراوي تسر حتى handmade all cotton handmade bandera. It's a beautiful artwork. So anyone, I will start with this. What, $50? It's gonna go up. Who takes it for 50? I have 50. I have who takes it 75? It's going for 75. Okay, I have 75. It goes in 100. 100. It's all handmade, made by an Eritrean mother. 150. It goes 150. 150. 150. Come on, you guys. 150. 150. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's gone 125. Upload. Yay! 125. Sweet. Wait a minute. I know you. Yes. So, you take it. Monsieur, 125 tonight. Thank you. Thank you. And the next one I will continue with the paint. This paint is made made by one of our children. She is adult school. It's a cinema emperor made by 14-year-old. We're gonna go for $50. We're starting all the paints with 50, all the auctions. So we're gonna go up. Who takes $50 for cinema emperor? Oh, okay, 100. Who takes 100? Okay, well, 125. 125. يمكن تويتر بلان اللي خلنا زيادة؟
إذا قول عصاب بركة تقبلنا.
Cinema Emperor by 14-year-old. Come on, 125.
11-year-old. 10-year-old.
Who is taking 125? 1. Oh, there's 125. The father of the painter, the father of the painter said 125. I'm gonna go 150. Come on, 150. Who takes it 150? Cinema Emperor. 200. Okay, 150. Going once. Okay, the father takes it 125. Okay. Okay, the next one we will go with the sculpt. This is a sculpture made by our kids as well. Okay. This will, the kids will explain what it meant to them when they made it. This is all handmade by the kids. It's a sculpture, so they will explain what. نزي أخو قلتلنا يوم كامنتاي توكل نعم انتاي idea إذا صريحة ما نساتهم هذا.
These are our handmade, painted, handmade. It says on the base, embracing our youth. This statue symbolizes the budding vibrancy of young Eritrea. From the hands to symbolize our unity and pride to the blooming Gabarra daisy, which is the national flower. It symbolizes national pride in the same way it symbolizes the young generation, as we are our nation's pride. The blooming Gabarra daisy rising from the soil, fertilized by the blood of our martyrs. These hands symbolize our martyrs and the people who sacrificed our lives, who sacrificed for the young generation, which represents in the flower.
This piece symbolizes not only what has been done for Eritrea by our martyrs, and it also features sacrifice for Eritrea's independence and also our future.
إذا فيور تريوا زلهم ناي إيرترا national flower قبل دايزي تبحال ناي إيرترا فلسطين national flower يا إذا إيد كاني ناي يا إذا داو تروحات إيرترا ما تعرفوا كاس تسوى داو تسووا سواء سمعتنا توكل داو ناي أحوات ناي والسيتي ناي والتبعتي ناي كنتي أو قانون دكنا مسرت this is مسرت ناي دكنا قاود وجه نزيوم support. This is an amazing work. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with $75. I got $100. $100. Thank you. $100. 150. Oh, there's 150 here. I'll go ahead for $200. 200 I have here, and I will go 250. 250. I'll go. All right. Thank you. I'll go for 300. I have 300 there. Thank you so much. I have 350, please. 350. 300. I will go for 300. Thank you so much, Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all support you do for our community, and we really appreciate it. And now have great handiwork for this. Anyone who wants it to plant their plants for summer. This represents tradition Zobatat كلن زوجات ببشكل شان كيلو نقولن زوجات توكل إيازا وزاني اشتغلنا تسرحت بجهم ورا الحقوا I'm gonna start with
please thank you
It does take more than that to build this. It takes more than $75 just to build it. So I will take it for $100. $100. I have 125. Thank you, Fiona. 125. 130. 130. 135. 135. 200. I have 200 here, sir.
What do you have?
200 I have here. I have 220. 220. 220. Okay, we'll go for Sammy. 200. Thank you, Sammy. We really appreciate your work. All you do for this community. Thank you so much. So I have gonna get 300. Please, 275 I have here. 275, 300. You're so close. 300, please. Check your pockets. 300. It's a very big and beautiful picture, like portrait. 300. 300. It's gone. 300. She's looking. 300. 350. 325. He's taking it. 350.
Oh, how much? I'll be on 220. This one.
Okay, 400. 400. 400 I have here. 400. 400 I have. Fiori. 400 I have here. Look at me. Good. 400. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. community mahagay na namin na sinukoy. Naman siya naalas.
'Cause I just want you,